What is up, everybody, my fellow enthusiasts and whatnot? Let's talk. Once again, I make all these videos. I'm so... Let's just face it. I'm sick of the rhetorical, making the same videos, talking about the cheaper guys, the other guys, yada yada yada. Yeah, I know. I'm like that parrot that just keeps saying the same darn thing day in and day out. I'm going, Polly want a cracker? Polly want a cracker? Yeah, well, another cheap ECU job, another cheap ECU job, another cheap ECU job. The other guys, the TV repairman, the local MacBook repair pro, the cheap eBay guy that says he's got a lifetime warranty, he sells you your junk and then he leaves and you never find him again. Anyway, I have a prime example. This thing is probably... It's the worst 1KZ ECU I've ever seen, which is a small four-cylinder Toyota diesel engine. But that's found in the Hiace and the Prado and a couple other things. Anyway, but this is a prime example. This is prime example of you get what you pay for. Cause and effect, people. Stop cheaping out. So, as you see, 1KZ, look when the caps were done. Here, let me flip this camera. Look what, I don't want you guys to see the ECU yet. Caps, 611.23. Somebody charged money. I have no clue who charged money to do these caps. That's a nice little poo stain on the board from being burnt. That got really hot. Are you guys ready to see the epitome of WTF? Are you guys ready to see the epitome of you get what you pay for and why you shouldn't let others work on your stuff? First of all, there's several things. There's several things going on. One thing, I have no clue what the heck they were doing, and the other thing is just byproduct of using the wrong value parts, using cheap parts, and just trying to skip quarters for ultimate return, aka their profit margin. They do it so cheap that they have to somehow still make money. So to still somehow make money, they skimp out and they offer half-ass service. They give you cheap stuff, and it lets you down day in and day out. And then your stuff shows up here, and a lot of times I can fix it. In this instance, I can't even save this. I cannot save this. This thing's trash. Now I gotta go ahead, and I've wasted time out of my day to look at this, and now I'm sitting here wasting my time to make a video about it. Well, it's not really a waste of time. It's educating you guys. So that's the only thing. Let's rephrase this. This is the only thing that is not a waste of time in this current situation right now. Yeah. So you ready to see carnage? Are you ready to see absolute carnage? This should have, like, censor and blur on it. It's so graphic. It's disgusting. So this company threw some cheap caps in there. There's a couple Nichicons that they use. There's, like, one Nichicon, I should say. The rest of them are Chinese junk. Chinese junk caps. They're not even the right ratings. So, first of all, let's check this crap out. Look at that. No, that is not a burnt board. You know what that is? Look, there's literally... Let me adjust the light. There's literally overspray spatter. Somebody rebuilt this board and thought it was a great idea to spray paint the board black. That is literally spray paint. Because it doesn't even scrape off. That is literally spray paint. Now, let's talk to this carnage here, where they used cheap Chinese caps of the wrong value. So you see this winding in here? This is the innards of a cap. There's the gauze substance that holds the electrolytic fluid. Here's the winding, the wrap in it. That's all encapsulated in your cap. This is actually kind of cool. I've never seen a cap blow out like this. This is really interesting. So, get my camera to focus. So this is your capacitor. This is inside, that winding's inside. This thing literally probably blew itself up. Flew up like a rocket. Burned up in here. Blew its load everywhere. Discolored the board right up in here. And flew off. First of all, from the remnants I can see, this is a Chinese cap. These are the, what is that, Sedan. In a minute before this video is over, I have a couple of these that I had bought some caps a long time ago when I first started for something, and I still have some of them left. I still have them because I refuse to use them. They're junk. I actually need to throw them out. Here's another Chinese cap. Let's focus in. Complete shit. Blown. This one's protruding and bulging up top. Look at that. I just pushed it back down. Bad. That's actually the only Nichicon. Here's another Chinese cap. Maybe we can see brand on this piece of junk. Not really. Junk. Now here's where it gets even worse. You're like, oh, maybe you could just pull those out and fix that. This board is physically burnt. Like, caught on fire, burnt. Here's the backside. Now, I will tell you, these are caps. As you can see, the crappy solder job, the immense amounts of dirty, contaminated flux that wasn't cleaned. Voltage regulators burnt up. This whole area is just obliterated. Look how big that is. That's my finger, and I got a rather large hand. It's a bad burn mark. People, just stop. Just stop. And, like, for the ones online, go, oh, you're a scammer, you charge too much money on, like, Instagram, you younger kids. I'm not a scammer. Cheap guys y'all praise online that sell you exactly what you want, a cheap job, they give you this shit. They're the scammers. They've literally ruined this 1KZ ECU. These things are getting harder to find. Look when those were done. 6/11. They were done not even that long ago. What, 2 months ago? For F's sakes, people. I'm sick of repeating myself. This is not called for. This is junk. This is a prime example of you get what you pay for and why you should go with somebody who has experience, who actually cares, and who actually knows these vehicles. Like me. Not to pat myself on the shoulder, but like me. Anyway, there's your shit. That's what you get. Anyway, peace out. Hopefully y'all learn this time around. Later, I'm going to go wash my hands because my hands are disgusting from touching that. Later.